Nina often wondered if her extraordinary sense of smell was a gift or a burden. She could detect the subtleties of rain on pavement long before the first drop landed, and the faint aroma of cinnamon wafting from a bakery blocks away. But today, walking into her university's neuroscience lab, she hoped her peculiar ability might finally have a purpose. Professor Abbas was assembling a group for his latest study, the possible link between olfaction and cognitive sharpness. The lab was filled with volunteers sniffing bottles and tackling memory puzzles. Nina felt anxious, but intrigued as she began her own test, rapidly identifying scents, jasmine, mint, even old parchment, while her mind raced through the logic problems the professor handed her. As days passed, Nina noticed subtle changes in her approach. Her mind seemed to connect distant ideas, almost as if her nose was leading her thoughts. One afternoon, she caught a whiff of something metallic in the lab, barely noticeable. It reminded her of chemistry lessons, triggering a flash of insight that solved a complex puzzle her teammates had struggled with for hours. The others noticed too. "How do you do that?" asked Daniel, raising his eyebrow as Nina quickly described associations between unusual scents and abstract concepts. She shrugged, admitting she always visualized smells as patterns, threads weaving through her memory and knowledge. Professor Abbas published the results. Participants with sensitive olfactory abilities scored higher in problem-solving and memory tasks. Nina's story was featured, her unusual mind mapped out in vivid detail. She realized her sense of smell was more than a quirk, it was a bridge to creativity and intellect.